Chapter 10. Whatever Endry had expected, it was not the decadent space he was led into. Most of Tarak Shah had been painted with the same muted tones, terracotta walls, sparsely decorated, shaped into blocky, practical rooms. Even Helen's home followed this pattern, but this chamber was different. This chamber mattered. The Herperine artisans etched patterns of green and violet into the rounded walls, the pigments seemingly clawed into the stone itself. Their designs reminded Endry of the valley above, but harsher, more angular, as though the landscape had been stripped of all its softness. The room was nearly a perfect circle, although it was pressed flat along one edge to make space for a single entrance. Incense pots hung from the ceiling. Heavy smoke pooled low across the stone like a mist, curling around Endry's ankles. It smelled of lavender and something cleaner, wet stone after a storm, or a meadow before the harvest. There were no torches here, instead chimneys lined with mirrors of polished copper reflected sunlight down from above, casting a unique warm and amber glow. The perimeter of the floor dipped in a wide crescent. Sunk to Endry's knees, a flat stone stage jutted forward for him and Helen to stand on display. 7 officials sat below, silently watching. To Endry they appeared to be elders. They were unlike any Herperine Endry had seen up to this point, where guards wore thick leather aprons and civilians wound themselves in harnesses of cloth. These figures were robed in cloaks woven with the darkest black beads that added a sheen of wet oil. The beads draped across cracked and peeling scales elegantly. 2 of them stood out sharply from the rest. One was a bright green, with a longer, sleeker head than the others, its face narrow, snout scarred and slightly hooked. The other sat at the center. It was shorter than the rest, and wholly different in shape. Not only scaled but shelled, a heavy dome covered its entire body, the surface worn smooth like river stone. Instead of a mouth like Helen and the others, this one was beaked. More avian than reptilian it looked. Its round, dark eyes watched Endry with an unnerving still.